Welcome everyone. Thanks for spending some time with us today. I'll be walking you through a high-level overview of our RiftSoft solution. What sets RiftSoft apart is that it was built by industry professionals, maintenance managers, planners, and reliability engineers who have first-hand experience with the challenges we're addressing today. It wasn't developed in isolation by programmers, but shaped by real-world operational needs. That real-world experience is what makes the platform so effective and easy to use. MCSPRO is a US-based global company focused on mining, oil and gas, and energy, with teams and customers worldwide. The first software product I'll be sharing with you is RiftCreate, which is really focused on one core problem we see everywhere. Maintenance planners spend way too much time building and rebuilding work instructions. And not just a few here and there, we're talking hundreds, sometimes thousands of documents across a site or organization. What RiftCreate does is dramatically simplify and speed up that entire process. Instead of starting from scratch or digging through old files, planners can create consistent, high-quality work instructions in minutes. It's essentially a centralized work document database built specifically for maintenance planners. So everything is standardized, easy to find, and easy to reuse. And the key thing here is this wasn't built by software developers guessing what planners need. One of the biggest things we hear from maintenance planners is how much time gets eaten up just working in Microsoft Word and other tools. Building documents, formatting them, copying and pasting from old jobs, it adds up fast. And the reality is, that's not where planners should be spending their time. What RiftCreate does is eliminate a lot of that manual effort. Instead of building work instructions from scratch, you're using templates and structured data to generate them quickly and consistently. What used to take hours can now be done in minutes. We typically see teams reduce document creation time by at least 60%. One key area that resonates with planners is the importance of managing change end-to-end. With RiftSoft, any update to a procedure is automatically controlled, versioned, and distributed, ensuring teams are always working from the latest, most accurate instructions. That eliminates confusion, reduces risk, and keeps execution aligned across the organization. And it's not just creating new documents. If you need to make changes across hundreds or even thousands of work instructions, you can do that in bulk instead of updating them one by one. So the result is faster planning, more consistency, and a lot less time spent doing repetitive admin work. Another big advantage here is how easy RiftCreate is to deploy and integrate. There's no software to install. Everything is cloud-based, so your team can access it from any device, anywhere, through a web browser. From an IT standpoint, that makes rollout much faster and a lot less complex. Security is also built in, so you're not sacrificing compliance or protection for ease of use. But where this really becomes powerful is the integration with SAP. Rift doesn't replace your existing systems, it works with them. We have a deep two-way integration with SAP and other ERP or CMMS platforms, which means you're leveraging the data you already have, just presenting it in a much more usable way. One product I want to highlight is Rift Mobile. Up to this point, we've been talking a lot about planning and document creation, but this is where everything connects to the field. Rift Mobile is designed for the technicians, operators, and crews doing the work. You can work both online or offline and sync back up once you have connectivity. Instead of going back and forth between paper, desktops, or multiple systems, they can access everything directly from a mobile device. That includes work instructions, checklists, asset data, and they can also capture information in real time while they're on the job. And all of that data flows directly back into SAP. So you're not just improving planning, you're improving execution and data quality at the same time. The end result is a much more connected workflow from planning all the way through to execution and feedback. One of the biggest challenges we see with SAP in the field isn't the system itself, it's the usability. A lot of teams end up layering on third-party tools or custom solutions, and over time, those can become complex, fragile, and difficult to maintain. What Rift does is simplify that experience for the end user. We're giving your workforce software applications that they'll actually want to use. They are functional, intuitive, and focused only on what they need to get the job done. So instead of dealing with confusing screens or unnecessary fields, technicians can move quickly and confidently through their tasks. At the same time, you're avoiding a lot of the issues that come with heavy third-party integrations, things like data loss, sync issues, or systems breaking over time. And another key point here, and something to note, you don't need to extend full SAP licenses. Another thing we hear all the time is that systems are either too complex or require a lot of training just to use them effectively. With Rift, we've taken a very different approach. The goal is simplicity, the easy button. We created this product so that it is so intuitive that your team can pick it up and start using it right away, and without formal training. The screens are clean, the workflows are straightforward, and everything is designed around how people work in the field. So instead of needing to train users on the system fits naturally into their day-to-day process. And when it's that easy to use, adoption goes way up, and that's where you really start to see value. The other piece of this is visibility and communication. When data is captured quickly and consistently, it becomes immediately available across the organization. The last piece of the platform I'll touch on here is Rift Print. This is really focused on taking everything we've talked about, planning, documentation, and data, and turning it into well-organized, consistent work packs for execution. In a lot of organizations, building work packs is still a very manual process. Pulling documents together, formatting them, making sure nothing is missing, it takes time, and it's easy for errors to creep in. Rift Print automates that entire process. It pulls the right information directly from your systems and generates standardized, high-quality work packs every time. So instead of assembling these manually, planners can generate them quickly and with confidence that everything is complete, consistent, and up-to-date. The result is less time spent building packs, fewer errors in the field, and a smoother handoff from planning to execution. And ultimately, that translates into real savings, both in time and cost. Just to wrap up this high-level overview, what we consistently see across maintenance organizations is a common challenge. Teams are spending too much time planning and preparing work procedures, and not enough time executing them. RiftSoft changes that, putting you back in control of your operations. Thank you for your time today. If you have any questions or would like to explore next steps or get started with RiftSoft, we're here to help.